Well, ain't that so? Ain't nothing gonna block me from the pain I know. You have no other choice but to watch me reap the flames I grow. You probably think that I'm ungodly, but I ain't that though. But I ain't here to fight them.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL finds us in the shadow of the Eiffel Tower in the fabulous European capital of Paris, France. But tonight, it's a good Week 9 matchup here on a Monday night, as it'll be the LA Chargers taking on the Colts of Paris. The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final two bring us as we're off in Week 9? And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. They'll start on the ground with Price. And powering through at the 35. And that's going to be good for a Chargers first down as he's able to get this up to the 37-yard line.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll run a draw now with Price. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down. You and I, partner, we got the plum assignment this week. An unbeaten team against a one-loss team. Really not much separating these two entering play here today.
Not much at all, and I think for both coaches, they've looked at their team and said, guys, you got to know what you're getting into in this one, and you better be ready to go because you get to answer the big question of the day. Are we as good as we think we are? We're about to find out.
On 2nd down, a run with Price. And slow going there as he'll only get a yard, maybe up to the 41. Well, this defense for the Colts very strong in that victory a week ago.
Yeah, they gave up 17 points, but that's what you would consider a goal for each and every defense because if you give up 17 points a game all year long, you're thinking you're going to be a playoff team because you expect your offense to score more than that. That's what you're looking for. Room to improve, of course, but I'd have to say a very solid performance.
Here's 3rd and 6. A shotgun snap for Smith. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line.
Here we go, set. 18, Robert, 18.
1st and 10, it's Richardson. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds.
And they'll use him out of the backfield and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago. There's another one right there.
19 tight, 19 tight. 18, 5 here.
Richardson to the air on 1st down. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And the Colts Colts are looking at first and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover, and they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a first and goal.
First and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points. Herbert is going to take this one in for a Colts touchdown. He had the option to hand that football off. I think it's safe to say that he made the right decision. That was a heck of a run.
It certainly was, and when you mentioned the option, most people think the quarterback's not going to keep the ball. You know, in the NFL, that's usually not the recipe for being around too long. So when you do keep it, it often surprises the heck out of the defense.
The point after through the raindrops up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Charger drive about to get going. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you... Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Colts TD. Now the try here for the point after. Footing likely going to be an issue all night here on a rainy night, but this one is good. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. And they, as mentioned, unbeaten to this point in the year, but you think this game, their toughest test yet.
I absolutely do, because to me, this is a good measuring stick game because they've been able to take advantage of the schedule. But here, this is another team leading its division with an eye on making a Super Bowl run, so this game is crucial.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Smith. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. And they'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. 3rd and 2, Smith. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards. On 1st and 10, Smith. The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes. And Daniil Hunter, he's the one who gets in there and brings him down to the ground. After the sack here, 2nd and 11. Back to throw, Smith. Gets it off to Freeman. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts 42. The Chargers passing game rolling a bit here. They've got another first. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Meanwhile, the throw here's, and Freeman lost the football. And the Colts pick it up. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. So a first quarter fumble in the rain, and this isn't supposed to let up. They've had flash flood warnings just west of here, so they better get used to this.
And it's hard to do real early in the game because you're so amped up and you're trying to do so much. You've got to get used to it, though. You've got to focus in on the ball, make sure you're taking care of it. That one cost him.
And now the drive starts with a completion out to the right. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 14-yard gain there as they look to improve this 14-point lead.
70 Rangers.
1st and 10. Richardson looks to throw it. And he's got his big tight end here. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. Rig alert, rig alert. Warrior 70.
Now Richardson. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
I know that no game in the NFL is ever easy, but they're making it look that way. Everything is being done with such precision. Just on this drive alone, 3 plays, 3 first downs. If you're on defense, you're scrambling, looking at each other, trying to figure out how are we going to slow these guys down.
On 1st down, Richardson. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. And now a stoppage, and looks like we have a Colt who was shaken up on that last play. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
Drop 60, drop 60. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. 19 tight, 19 tight. Go.
And Richardson yet again. Got a man, it's Pittman, and he pulls it in for the Colts touchdown. A great effort there with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Colts have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 21-0. The Colts kicking team is out there now, and they will send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Charger drive about to get going. And, Charles, still a long way to go in the season. We know that. But as it stands, these are your top 2 seeds in the AFC. So I ask you, is this a potential AFC championship preview?
Brandon, I need you to get me a fence and a saddle because I'm about to ride that bad boy because I think there's so many good teams in the AFC. Maybe we could look at like 3 games a weekend and say, this could be an AFC championship preview.
And that's caught inside the 30. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. What a play that turns out to be, 36 yards.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
2nd and 10, Smith again. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. Smith. He's got his target. That's complete. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Here's Smith. And this is incomplete.
Well, they certainly did a nice job there, picking him up out of the backfield and then running stride for stride with him. That's good coverage, and it led to an incompletion.
This offense so far on 3rd down, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and goal. Here's a quick throw out left. It's complete. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. Here we go on 4th. Smith. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, LA. From 6 yards away. And the Chargers' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And he'll be brought down by the Colts.
Let me go ahead and show my age a little bit. I liked it when they would fake it from the 3-yard line, right? When you'd line up, go ahead and, oh, there's a fake, and he's going to get 2. That's great. But from the 15, the risk-reward, it's just not there.
So risky to get 15 yards on a fake. Well, you see the result right there.
Yeah, I know these young whippersnappers are trying to do different things in this game, but let's go back to old reliable. Kick the ball through the post.
Get off my lawn.
That's darn right.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. In motion left goes a tight end.
18, tight end. Cut 19, cut 7 Pirates, 60 Mavericks, 60 Mavericks, 19 Lions.
1st and 10. Here's Richardson with it. That is incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Here's 2nd and 10.
19.
Up the middle they go. Start. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Still needing 10 yards. Now it's 3rd down.
65, Jack. 65. Warriors 70. Buffalo 18.
Richardson working from the gun. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a 1st down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
Panther 11. Panther 11. 79 Broncos.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Ready. Timberwolves. Go street. Ready.
On 1st down. Start. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Now a timeout called for by the defense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. 2nd and 9.
60. Trap 60. Trap 60. Ready.
Yeah, Richardson back to throw it. Out to the right and complete to Pittman. And a couple of yards as they move it from the 21 to the 19. Chargers going to use their third and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler, 19 tight, 19 tight.
On third down, here's Richardson. And going right back to Pittman. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Richardson. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And they're going to take over right there at the 22-yard line.
Well, give some credit to the defense. They forced the big play, knocked the ball free from him, but it's a cardinal sin by the quarterback. Know where you are on the field, and he just gave up at a minimum 3 points.
Instead of getting down, takes the contact. The turnover ensues. The Charger drive about to get going. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
Well, one thing is to remember that as an offensive player, you have a much better idea of what you're trying to accomplish and where you're trying to go than the defender. So in this case, because you know it, you can make your cuts with a little more decisiveness. Maybe a second fake, some double moves, things of that nature to go ahead and try and put some pressure on the defense.
Flushed out right. Complete, it's Dotson. Room to maneuver at the 35. He's to the 15. And he's going to be out of bounds here all the way down inside the 10. A big play there on the catch and run. 45 yards.
Well, he looked his way quite a bit in this first half, and with good reason. You can see it there. He is such a handful defensively. Just too hard to keep him under wraps. He delivers a big play here for this offense.
Throwing is Smith. And this will be caught in the end zone for a Chargers touchdown. Jahan Dotson, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Chargers get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. He was on point throwing the ball right there. He had the big play to get him down close, and then he delivers a touchdown pass on 1st and goal.
And you mentioned the big play that got him down close. I think that big play left him reeling a little bit. They didn't recover from it. And you know, they always talk about having to have a short memory on defense after a big play against you. Looks like their memory was a little too long there.
Boy, still a half plus to play, but it is a 2-score game. They're going to go onside kick early. And this is going to be taken in by the Colts. A second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things and it won't come back and hurt them later.
Richardson going to change the play here.
Mustang 19, 70 range, 70 range, go!
Here's Richardson on 1st down. That's caught. It's Josh Downs. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. This 2nd and 4.
65 cash, 65 cash. Warriors 70.
Now they'll change things around before the snap.
Panther 11, Panther 11, 79 Broncos.
Here's Richardson to throw. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Still going inside the 20. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Charger TD. Well, in a tight game like this, that could be an incredibly important pick six, CD. And remember, it cancels out the one that the opposition had earlier in this ball game.
You're right about that, partner, because each side came up with plays to swing the momentum their way. Still plenty of time left for either team to come through with a win, though. Can someone else make a similar play and win it for their club?
Now this is going to be returned from the back line of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And with a 2-point lead in hand, they may not do anything too aggressive here.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Hey, check that, streak.
Richardson to throw again after the pick six. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. Now the Colts will use their third and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward.
7 Pirates.
Richardson now on second down. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
19 Lions, Mustang 19. 70 Rangers. Street.
Now it's Richardson. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And they're going to speed things up here. Back to the air with Richardson. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. The passing game for the Colts finding its stride, another first down.
Buffalo 18. Panther 11.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. Richardson under pressure, and down he goes. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
Now with 5 seconds left, not really enough time to run another play and then stop it. So on comes the field goal unit. This will approach NFL record territory. It's a 62-yard attempt. And this is good. He got just enough to clear the crossbar as he drops it in from long distance. I don't know if you ever go into a game expecting to attempt a kick of 62 yards. Charles, not only attempt it, but make it one of the longest kicks that we've ever seen.
Yeah, I'm not sure you ever go into a game expecting to kick one of this distance, but all the better kickers, they do dream of it, and they show what they can do in practice and convince their coaches to give them a chance. That one surely paid off.
The Charger drive about to get going. 1 second, all that remains. The final shot here before break. Smith. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. And that's going to be incomplete. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators, They sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I'll guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach. We can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
They'll run on first down. Start. He's to the 15. Touchdown! A great play there with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Colts are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point attempt to come here. And this one gives his guys a 12-point lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Here comes the return from the very back of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The Charger drive about to get going. Smith on first down. Throwing left side, it's complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. He got 29 yards that time. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Smith now to throw. Throwing left side, and Watson has it. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Back to throw, Smith. And complete once again to Watson. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts' 34-yard line. The Chargers passing game rolling a bit here. They've got another first. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Again, Smith. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Price. Touchdown, Chargers. A great effort there. 34 yards. And the Chargers have got it back to within a score. Now the Charger offense will stay on the field as they'll line up to go for the 2-point try. They're going to keep it on the ground. And he got it on the touchdown run, but he won't get in here. He'll be stopped short, and they'll come up empty on the try for 2. Boy, it's only a 1-score game. 3rd quarter, mind you, but they're going to go for the onside kick right here. And this is going to be taken in by the Colts. Well, CD, you understand. I mean, they're so eager trying to get back in this game here in the 4th quarter, but they touched that one a little too early before it went 10 yards.
Brandon, in such a high-stakes scenario, everyone's feeling the pressure on this play. The special teams coordinator, which one is he going to pick in terms of kicks? Can the kicker execute it? Can the team wait for 10 yards? So many variables, and in this case, they didn't get it done.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 15 yards there on the catch and run.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
That complete to Downs. Touchdown, Colts! Josh Downs, a 24-yard touchdown. And the Colts are able to stretch out their lead. On this play, he just made a great route. The quarterback had to deliver it, sure, but a great route run there.
And, Brandon, this is what the best receivers do. They work on their route running. Because it's one thing to have athletic ability, but to really get open, you have to set up defensive backs with different routes and be precise in your cuts.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst. And if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
The Charger drive about to get going. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've gotten pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, play at the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
Now the throw here complete on the right sideline. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and it'll be second down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Smith. A throw left sideline falls incomplete.
And when you've thrown as many interceptions as he has in this one, you definitely start getting a little hesitant to throw the ball out wide because that's prime pick 6 territory. That time, he made sure the only guy who was going to catch it was sitting in the 3rd row.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
They snap it to Smith. Going up top. He's got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Chargers. A big play there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Chargers are back within a score. Extra point right down the middle. And this is back to a 5-point game. Still just a 2-score game in the 3rd quarter, but they're going to go onside kick here anyway. And this is going to be taken in by the Colts. I know they're down, but starting the 3rd quarter there with the onside kick, what'd you think?
Well, I think that they're looking at it as we may not have as many possessions in this game as we want. There may be that sense and that feel that they've got to go ahead and make something happen, steal possession, try and steal some points, and get themselves right back in a position to try and win the game.
On 1st down, Stark. He'll take this to the 46.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
On 2nd down, Stark calling a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 5.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
79 Broncos. Big Lion. Dragon 60. Trap 60. Trap 60. Ready.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. No move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5.
19 tight. 19 tight. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. 18 Pioneer. Cup 19. Cup 19. Go check. Go check. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
Richardson looking to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. 21 yards there. A big play on 4th down. I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Ready, go. 19 Lions. Go.
Richardson looking to throw this. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. Back now here on EA Sports. It's the Colts. They've got control of the football. They also have the lead as we start the 4th. The Colts on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and forever. That is caught by Herbert. And he'll get this to the 23, but that'll be well short of what he needed. It's a gain of 11, but they're still well short. It's 4th down. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. And they're going to take it all the way down and just take the delay. That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This to put them a touchdown and a 2-point conversion up. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle, and that'll push the lead up to 8. From a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a one-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet. Okay, being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
On first down, it's Smith. Over the middle, brought in by Dotson. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. And the offense moving quickly to the line. From the gun, here's Smith. Looking for Dotson, and he's got him. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. On first and 10, Smith. He'll complete this one to Watson. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's second down and 2. Smith. Catch made by Watson on the out route. So give him 2 yards there on the completion. And that's going to make it third down and less than a yard. Out of the gun, Smith. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Chargers first down, and he'll have it by plenty as they're able to keep the drive alive on 3rd and inches. Smith throwing again. Flush to his right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
And now a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
This is caught. It's Christian Watson. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. First and goal, a touchdown and a 2-point conversion here are musts. Now it's Smith. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. Quiddy Pay has now recorded 10 sacks on the season.
Well, there's still time to rectify this situation because the silver lining, it took a sack on first and goal. But that close to the goal line, that still definitely hurts.
Touchdown! Christian Watson from 17 yards out. And the Chargers have a chance to tie things up as they trail by 2 here in the 4th. So part 1 of what they needed is done. They get in the end zone. Now you have to imagine we'll see a try for 2.
And that's what the book says, but defensively, they can't hang their head right here. They've still got a chance to come out with the lead if they make a play.
Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion. Here's Smith looking to throw. And he's going to be sacked. They came after him. He couldn't get away. And this remains a 2-point game. So down only 2 now. Still a chance to finagle their way into field goal range if they can get this onside kick. And this is going to be taken in by the Colts. Fourth quarter, it felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of an anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Here we go.
Now a 2nd and 10. Downs going in motion right. They'll keep it on the ground. Start.
I like that run right there, partner. Not the flashiest run, not the one that's going to break for big yardage, but he understands the situation, and taking care of the football, paramount, and he got it done.
Nursing that slim lead, you're exactly right. Hold on to that ball. 2 minutes remain, and that's our score differential as well. 2 points here in the fourth quarter. This is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here.
70 Ranger, Bronco 80. 65 catch, 65 Warrior 70. Hey, smash Bronco. Buffalo 18.
Now Richardson. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line.
And in a lot of ways, that catch is expected. Red zone presence, and that one was realized there. You've got to find your tight end in that situation.
It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. Going for the knockout punch. They'll try and run. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
I like a guy who understands the situation. I also like a guy who you look at him and you say, that looks like a guy who knows the coach is going to say, guess what? You drop this one, you'll be carrying around the training facility for an entire week.
Maybe flashback to high school or college, carrying it around campus, right?
The old gauntlet drill, right? Anyone get the ball out while he's sitting in class and bring it back to the coach? He's in big trouble. I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time.
Go, Riggs, go. 18, Rattler, 18, ready.
Here's Richardson. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown. That's why you've got your star out there. Throw the ball to him. They did.
That's simply saying we don't care what coverage you put out there. He's so good. We're going there with the football anyway, and there's not a thing you can do about it.
Inside the red zone, they go to him. He gets it done. Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point. And that might just seal the deal here. Makes it a 2-score game with not a lot of time on the clock. The Colts kicking team is out there now, and they will send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. This is 1st and 10. Smith to throw. Watson making the catch. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. With that last completion, CD's now over 400 yards passing in the game, and quite a few of those have come via some pretty big strikes downfield. Certainly not afraid to challenge this secondary, and it's been successful.
I like your observation there, partner, because I agree. This is a group more than capable of torching a secondary any week, as evidenced by their combined.
The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes. They'll come up now on second down. Smith's going to throw it. Quick slant, Dotson.
That's a good bounce back play right there after taking a sack on first down. Didn't quite get it to the marker, but now they're in a much better spot for a 3rd and short yardage call. If you're the offensive coordinator, you like looking at that section.
And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's 4th down. Here's Smith. Able to find the open man. That's complete.
Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock.
Here's 1st and 10.
Now the Colts will use their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
Here's 1st down. Smith. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
Now the question is obvious. Do you try to kick the field goal right here knowing that you need 2 scores? I would be thinking about it if I were on that sideline. Get the field goal now, try and get the touchdown later.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well.
Give him big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This to get it back to a 1-score game. And this one is right down the middle.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And the Colts are going to recover the football. And that should be enough to get them home. The risk-reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play. And here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things. Now they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
Charles, normally when you see a group score this many points, it's a complete blowout, but